Welcome to this moment. Can you hear me okay? Is my voice loud enough or should I speak a little bit louder? I take that as it's fine.
It's
fine for me.
loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that the recording came out okay and that you could get it off. I think it's somebody else who has more of a problem. And I'm trusting in the present moment, in impermanence. Starting off by asking support, trusting in support. If I don't understand, if things are changing, things are different every night, every time I sign on, I can get support, knowing that everything changes. And I can breathe into my body. Feel into the motion that's in my body in this moment. So try right now, breathing in and breathe in trust. Breathe out, letting go of what might happen, what might be next, who might walk up. How is this next 12 minutes going to be different from any other time that I've made this recording before? And I can breathe into that. I invite you to breathe into your body. And relaxing into the movement that's in your body. Relax into the constant changing. Maybe your mind. Stay with that sense of your breath is always changing. Sensations in your body are always changing. And we can relax into those sensations, into the movements. And open up our chest. Opening to life as it is in this moment, as it changes. And there is a spectrum between being in fear when we don't know what's coming next and being curious about what's next. And I think part of that is tracking where we are on that spectrum. Whether our body just tenses up, trying to find ground in this world that's constantly shifting. The internet constantly shifting. Participants coming and going and turning on live transcript. Again, going with what's happening in the here and now, knowing that my voice may not be as loud as somebody would like. Trusting that things will be as they need to be. Trusting that there's some things that I can change and others that I can't. Leaning into how trust lives in me now. And looking at where I am on that spectrum. And fear of what's in the future or curious about what's in the future. Like this whole emotional spectrum of when we really lean into the fact that everything's changing constantly. How does your body feel? That could give you a pretty good idea of what is going on with you emotionally, whether there's a vague anxiety there, or whether there's like, I wonder what's going to happen. And there's no judgment about the wow as being better. It's actually more pleasant. And the other side is just as valid. And notice if you're actually judging one is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to be more curious. Being open to curiosity is fine. Being open to fear and exploring that is fine too. Again, there's this trust. What emotion is there is the emotion that needs to be there.
Finish? Finish? Still?
Ya, ini belum.
Oh, belum. This one already?
Sudah habis. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
And I had no idea. I was thinking, do I need to engage? It probably was the more polite thing to do. So I chose to. Again, trusting that it's okay. This moment is okay. Keeping coming back to the now. Where are we? Am I curious now about what's going to happen, or am I fearful? Am I even thinking about the future, or am I experiencing the present moment? Well, check in with your body right now. How does your body feel? Is there a contraction? Are you wanting things not to change? Which tends to be unpleasant. It's good to acknowledge that and connect with it. And we can be curious. What's going to happen next? Who's going to join us on our Zoom call, on our recording? I'm kind of chuckling to myself now. Wondering if there would be engagement. Trusting the flow of life. Being with it all. I love the transcript. Trusting the flower of life. That's another way of seeing how things unfold, seeing it as beauty, the not knowing. So I'm going to invite the sound of the bell. We lost internet for a moment there, so I'm going to invite it again. As I hope that our practice is an opportunity for myself to benefit, as a reminder to trust that everything changes, that everybody that I come in contact with, I'll be able to hold more gently as they deal with impermanence however they do. And a wish that all beings can benefit from our practice, that they'll be able to flow with spaciousness, with awareness, as everything changes. Thank you so much for joining me. Dear one.